Fiber more depressed? Maybe so. Is it that simple? Of course it ain't that simple. Depression is extremely complicated, but fiber is not only great for your gut and improving digestion and slowing the absorption of carbohydrates, feeding your gut bacteria, but it also may lower your risk for depression. Coming to you from a chiropractic office that isn't my own, I'm covering, but the door shut so we can do the video. A recent study involving around 28,000 people showed that a lower daily fiber intake was strongly associated with an increased risk for moderate to severe depression symptoms. Wow, moderate to severe depression with less fiber. Okay, and why might this be? We'll talk about that in a second. But those who had less than 12 grams of fiber daily were especially more likely to be depressed. Now, how much fiber should you have in a day? If you're a man, 38 grams is the recommendation, and 25 grams daily for women. So what's going on here? Well, fiber feeds your gut bacteria, right? It could be the gut-brain axis. It could be your gut microbiome that's responsible for this mechanistically, right? And it could be increased levels of inflammation in people that don't eat foods that are rich in fiber because they're also high in other micronutrients and antioxidants and things of that nature, right? Because we're pretty much talking a lot of vegetables and fruits, right? And things like quinoa, leafy greens like kale, spinach, Swiss chard, arugula, all that kind of good stuff. We're talking things like avocado, healthy fats like salmon, mackerel, tuna, herring, sardines, anchovies, trout, extra virgin olive oil that are going to help to maintain a healthy gut microbiome by contributing to the gut lining, right? And more, and reducing inflammation and contributing to the production of brain chemicals that make us feel happy, right? And, you can look up all these foods that are high in fiber, things like sweet potato and, pretty much every fruit and vegetable, berries, nuts and seeds, all that stuff is great. And things lower in the glycemic index, and especially focus on the vegetables when it comes to fiber. Cheat code, by the way, chia seeds. Chia seeds have 10 grams in 2.5 tablespoons. So if you have a hard time getting a lot of fiber, I say go for something like that. Also, psyllium husk is great, has a lot of fiber, not as many micronutrients as all these great vegetables that we're talking about here, and some fruits too, right? Things like that. But your gut bacteria eat fiber, you guys. And your fiber that feeds them then contributes to the production of short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, acetate, caproic acid, valeric acid, propionic acid. We don't care about the names, but you should care about the fact that these short-chain fatty acids affect your mood. They're intimately related with your mood, not to mention appetite, rates of fat storage, muscle growth, metabolism, immune function, all these important things in the body is where we say here at One Wellness, but your mood as well. Up to 90% of the serotonin, your happy hormone / neurotransmitter or brain chemical or chemical in the body in general, is produced in the gut, right? And so we look to the gut. Now, what else is good for improving depressive symptoms? Well, you want to live a healthy lifestyle, right? So we said a lot of vegetables and fruits and whole food from nature, healthy fats, and we said all those great foods, but you want to avoid added sugars and processed foods, refined flours, trans fats, anything fried. You want to avoid alcohol, right? Meditation, mindfulness techniques, music, being around positive people, pets even can help depressive symptoms. Sunlight, getting more sleep, being less stressed, exercising. I can't drive that one home enough for producing happy chemicals in the brain, right? If you have never exercised, you don't understand. But those who have exercised and are avid lifters or cardio go-getters, right? You understand you get that high from lifting and you feel really, really good, right? And that's why I can't go without it. I absolutely love how I feel, right? And it goes far beyond bodybuilding. Maintaining a healthy weight, right? All these things can help to improve depressive symptoms. But now you also know that low fiber could be hurting you in more ways than you thought. And, what's a fad diet that a lot of people are on is the carnivore diet. And I don't like to rip the carnivore too hard because I love meat. I'm really big on meat. I tell people focus on meat, good meat, whole food from nature, not processed meat, good, real meat, local if you can, grass finished if you can, whatever. You get the picture. No antibiotics, no hormones, right? It's great. It's got robust vitamin and mineral and new overall nutrient, macronutrient, protein, healthy fats profile, right? But you're not getting fiber, right? And so you definitely want to make sure that you're getting some fiber in your diet for many, many reasons, my fine feathered friends, not just if you're constipated. You'd also want more water in that case, and you'd want to move around a lot. So look, all these things are good. Hydration's also good for mood. Of course, you feel better when you're hydrated. Every cell in your body uses water. Let's see what we got on here. Say what's up to the people. We're going to rock and roll. Litz, RPS, just to know about what's up. The Jill Show, Braveheart, how you doing? Mita, SV, Ron, what's up? Sabia, and Ashley, you guys tied for first, came out at the same time as for now. So we got for you folks. We'll see you tomorrow, baby. Not sure where, not sure when, but we'll see you then. Have an absolutely amazing, amazing night. Thank you so much, and happy wellness. Mita, I appreciate that. Hope you get something out of them. Vegas baby, how you doing? You guys have a great night. See ya.